Today we are going to learn about basic DevOps thing which we used to do in general with any GitHub repository. So this is a continuation to the second course of GitHub series, right? If you haven't watched my first video, I will be putting a link here, right? So what we generally do in typical day-to-day work in DevOps, right? If you have a repository where some code is there, right? It may be any code, it may be a Terraform code, it may be a Jenkins pipeline code or anything like that. We used to clone that repository. We create a branch because it is always recommended wherever you make a change, you should be having your own branch. Now, a branch can have some standard practices. Some companies follows a branch name with the topic name. Some companies follows, say example, you have created Jira's, so give the Jira's name as the branch name so that you can relate, right? And post creating the branches, you have a discussion with the persons who are maintaining the code, or you can say as the code owner, right? You can request them for a review, and once everything done, you are finally okay. So that section comes under the Git pull request, right? So in this video we will be walk through across all of these things. We'll see. So let us start with this first thing. So this is the last project we were working, and you can see here this is a git repo. That's the reason the .git folder is there, right? If I just make a git ls files, I can see the index.html is already listed here, so that means this is being tracked. Okay. Now what I need to do is I want to create a new branch. Okay. So already we have done the cloning part. So I will be saying like if you want to git clone, simply git clone and the branch name on the GitHub URL, right? For example, so you can go and check my first video. We have shown how to clone the repo. What I'm going to do here is we are just going to create some branch. Let us check a branch name which is called YouTube demo. So now we have switched to a new branch, and if I make a branch -v, which displays the branch, right, I can see that there are two branches. One is main, another is YouTube demo. So let me make some changes actually to this branch. I mean to this file. So let me make a change to index.html, and this time I'm going to write I am practicing how to create new branch in GitHub, right? So that's the next change which I have done. It's a very simple change, however in complex changes can also be done, and just code reviews, right? So yep, so I have made a change, and I have made a change to this particular file only, right? Now as we have learned in the last video that if you are making a change to the particular file which is already indexed, right, you can use the patch option in GitHub patch, so which can say like this git add -p. So patching is only reflecting the latest changes which got added here. So let me see that, okay, I am seeing that I have written this line, so it's always recommended to use git patch. Great. Now this being done, now let me make a commit message for this. So I'm making a message like practicing how to create a new branch, right? Now we will see one more scenario, right? We will create one more file, and this file name is my new file.txt. Say for example, now if I apply say git add -p, you guys will be saying that whatever the file we have added here, right, that will be not listing here. So you can see no changes. Now for that demonstration purpose, right, let me add some context to this file. Let me add this is my new file. So I got add some changes, right? Now in the same scenario, if I make a batch, you can see it's still not listing. The reason being, it is not indexed in GitHub. If I say ls files, I can still see that index.html is got indexed from GitHub. This new file did not got. So the quick solution here is make a git status. So now GitHub will say that this file is untracked. I'm not tracking this guy. Okay. So let me add this guy. Great. Now when I add this guy, and let me push a commit also. Say I'm going to push. This is my new file, right? Great. Now if I make a git ls files, I can see that my new file got actually added to the index, right? Great. Now what I need to do is, I have made my git add, I have made my git commits. All I need to do is git push now. But again, I cannot be pushing to the main branch because we are in a different branch, right? So always use upstream, which is recommended as U, and you just say the origin, right? And on the origin, you can just simply say what is the branch name you are having, YouTube demo, right? This is the branch name where I'm going to push it. So let me push this first. Great. I can see that this got pushed. So this is the URL which it gives me, that this is the request URL where you can raise a pull request. Let me go to Chrome here and let me open this pull request, and yeah, I need to sign in. Okay. So there is some authentication which is also required. So this is like a GitHub mobile. It is very useful application. You guys also can use this, and let me approve this in the meanwhile. Okay. Good. So my authentication is completed. I have given a message called YouTube demo. You should be always giving a proper comment if you're working with some tickets. You should be adding a ticket numbers, like say, for example, I'm just giving a ticket and then saying number, and then I'm saying what is the ticket number I'm having, say 1234, or you want to pass a message here like this is a demo content which I am passing, right? And then at the same time, if there are reviewers for this code owners, now since I don't have any person here who is reviewing my code, we can add up to 15 reviewers here. If there is any person who can help me in reviewing the code, I will add that person name here, and then I'm going to create a pull request, right? And once I get this pull request done, so now you can see that it would be checking that if there is anything problem, or is there any merge conflicts can be there, or which GitHub automatically corrects it. So that is being there. So I see there is no conflicts, and I see the file change as 2. So if I open this file change section, what got changed here, I should be seeing like, okay, I have added this new file. So you can see this is a green box and there is a orange box, which makes some addition has been done probably. Great. I am very happy with all those things. So fine, let me just merge this actually PR. Since there are no reviewers, we can add the reviewer, but for me I can merge this PR, the pull request. And once I merge this, I should be always deleting the branch, because stale branches are not recommended. Anything which is stale is not to be present. So let me just go to the git demo repository right now and just check that, okay, my file got added. Yay, great. So my file got added in my index.html. I can see my new thing also added, right? Great. So this is a very short video. This is about in day-to-day we practice, and this is like a day-to-day thing in our DevOps related world, where we clone, where we push, where we create a branch and make some code changes, review it with the peers, and then with approval we always used to merge that branch with a pull request, right? So this is a very short video. I hope this video is informative. Thank you for watching.